Hello. Today I'm sitting in this chair, and you might recognize this chair if you watched the 3D Mario video, because this is the chair I was sitting in when I recorded like the opening bit for that. Anyway, today I have two things I want to talk about, but they're going to be two separate videos, so I think it's only fair to talk about Pusha T first. Because the reason why I didn't make a video on it, because I was like, oh, I'm going to make the Pusha T video today. I wanted to wait for the Kanye album to come out. So now it came out, and I've listened to it twice. So I figured let's go talk about Pusha T, and then right after this, I'm going to record another video talking about Kanye's Yay, I guess. And then we'll talk about it, and then I have a doctor's appointment after that, and it'll be great. I don't have too much to say about either of these guys, so this will actually be like kind of a quick thought situation. If you can't hear me, sorry. People mowing the lawn. Gotta do what you gotta do. So, both of these albums, first I'll start with talking about both of these in general. Both of these albums are 21 minutes, right? And they're only 7 tracks long. The idea is that make it really tight, really dense, and don't bloat it. I mean, and this is interesting advice coming from Kanye, because this is Kanye's idea. Pusha wanted to make King Push, and wanted to make it this super long album. The follow-up to his 2015 album, the prelude, or whatever it was called. I think it was, like, there was a title. It was King Push, then there was a title, and then it was the prelude. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've listened to that album. But Kanye's idea is you only need 20 minutes. You need to just make it as tight and replayable as possible. And it's kind of contrary to what you hear from, Migos or some of these other projects where they're like an hour, 40 minutes long, and they just throw everything at the wall and just hope something sticks. Because it's streaming, so you can just stream one song, skip the songs you don't like. I mean, it's more than like a CD where you can just skip what you don't like. Like, literally, you can just click on other songs. Most people just play singles at this point. So I think it's interesting how making this 20-minute project really makes you refocus on an album, and it's forcing people to listen to the full album, and I think that's really cool. Not really forcing, but highly incentivizing. And if there's an album that's proof that this works, excuse me, it's Daytona. This album's fantastic, like, straight up. Every song serves a purpose. Every song flows into the next song. Every song, it just works. Like, you can just keep playing this thing over and over again. And every song's fantastic. I think there's some songs that are better than others. I don't really like What Would Meek Do that much, but I love Infrared, I love Santeria, I love The Games We Play, and If You Know, You Know. And that's like most of the album right there. Remember, this is a 20-minute album. I think, what's the advantage? What are some of the advantages? First off, every bar, you can tell he wrote and rewrote and rewrote and rewrote and rewrote. He reworked King Push songs to make it this 20-minute thing, right? So you can tell that every single line, every single word, every single articulate, like, everything in this album was calculated to a T. It feels like he's spent like years working on this thing, and he has, right? So it just, you can tell when Kanye was like, we're going to make this thing 20 minutes, and Pusha was originally really mad about it. Eventually, he took that on as a challenge, and every single line on this thing, like, every piece is so powerful. I want to go on Genius and just throw up some lines here, because it's just like, it's just mind-blowing. Because my first listen, I just listened to it. But then I read the album while I listened to it. And, like, I haven't done that a lot, but Book of Ryan made me do that. And I've been doing a lot more now, especially with rap albums. Like, wow. And when you read along while you're listening to it, it's like you get it, and it clicks, and things click that you just don't normally get before. So this is Daytona the band, so we need to go to Pusha T's Daytona. We need to do it this way. We need to go Pusha T, and then we go click here. And then we can click on Daytona. Yeah, Darkest Before Dawn was the last album. So, yeah, let's go into Santeria. I really like that song. So, they say that death comes in threes, how appropriate. Triple back, they rush in like Soviet to the Kremlin, searching for the green like a gremlin. Presidential. It's just so tight. Like, I mean, that isn't even the best example of a line. I don't remember lines that well on rap albums, so I apologize for that. It's just, yeah, it's just so tight. I don't know. Leave you like Malcolm, where X marks your grave. That's such a cool, crazy line. I don't know. This was just really well done. I don't really have too much to say about it. I can't recommend it anymore. This album is fantastic. It's easily one of the best rap albums that came out this year. Already pre-ordered the CD. It's on its way here. I don't know why they did Whitney Houston's bathroom. It's not the bathroom where she died. It's just a picture of her freaking bathroom. I don't know what Kanye was doing, but we'll get to the Kanye thing in the next video. So this album's fantastic. You know, it's very replayable. Every track is great. You know, just yeah.